Out of the night when the full moon is bright, rides a horseman known as Zorro. His song, the Fox of Cunning and Free. That theme song's been stuck in my head for days. Yeah, you know, if you just had the Don Diego stories without Bernardo and without Sergeant Garcia, they would kind of you'd get kind of bored. It would be like a Lone Ranger and Tonto after a while. It wouldn't have that good banter and comic relief and Diego with Sergeant Garcia, kind of like with Pancho and Cisco. Oh, Pancho, Cisco, right? You need that, it can't be straight laced all the time or it gets boring. Straight laced without too much comic relief, I don't know. Like, you remember the Super Friends? You had Wendy, Marvin, and Wonder Dog, and they were kind of comic relief. Like, with, Scooby Doo, there's comic relief, And it just wouldn't be as fun if it was just Fred, Velma, and Daphne. You need Shaggy and Scoob, right? You need those people that are just like, they're fun, right? Otherwise, it's boring. It's like watching The Bachelor or The Bachelorette or Real Housewives, or it's boring. They're fighting over bitchy stuff. Yeah, oh god, let's go do something else. Okay, Reggie. Like, let's get out of here, Scoob. Right? you know, some days you just wake up in the morning and you just don't want to go on a public forum and publicly address mass murdering, selfish, egotistical maniacs or lunatics. You're just not in the mood. That's how I was today. I went to go talk to Gabe. I knew I was going to go see Gabe. I knew I was going to go by the store and talk to Richard and other people. Sophia. So cute. I love children so much, man. Some people, it's hard to have a conversation with me because I'm very intense. And in a good way, about living the Lord's Prayer right now, But it's hard because it's like, he's very intense. Of course, I'm super serious, man. I am more serious than scientist because I'm serious about living the Lord's Prayer yesterday. And they're not serious about doing anything meaningful, right? Like, you know how you hate certain things? Like if you accidentally buy tuna in oil because it had a cheaper price, right? Now, Sheldon wouldn't do that, okay? But Sheldon will not stand up to stop people from killing people over money with science projects. So Sheldon's not that intelligent. He doesn't get distracted by things that are like, oh, I'm worried about Dad's bank account, how much money he has. I know that stresses him. I love him. I care about his feelings. Sheldon's not as intelligent and as as caring, as charismatic as me. Sheldon's kind of an asshole. Or, no, he is an asshole. Yeah, he's an asshole. He's a theoretical physicist. Okay. They're like, maybe if you have some emotions, you'll be a real boy. Right? And me, a lot of people see me as being like that because of the way I can control my emotions. Right. I'm sure if Jennifer Lynn Lopez, who knows who I am, she thinks sometimes he's like Sheldon and he talks about, no. Dear Lady of the Bronx, okay? Are you getting your shins irritated and your balls feel like they want to rot and fall off by corporations that spray pesticides and insecticides and herbicides all over the property every summer at your place? Well, then I don't want to hear it. You have no emotions. I'm the cold-hearted orb that rules the night. I get it. I love you, but shut up. Just stop talking. Just go over there and look hot. Show people your butt for money. Will Ferrell will help you. I want to pay with you everywhere. Right? So you get that way. If she knows who I am, I wouldn't be surprised at all. No, I wouldn't be surprised if Barack Obama knows who I am. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, Benjamin Netanyahu, Vladimir Putin, Pope Francis, Pope Sakes Benedict, Jimmy Kimmel. I wouldn't be surprised if Jimmy Kimmel goes, oh shit, everybody knows who he is. Snoop Dogg. I would not be surprised if Calvin Boudreaux knows who I am. I would not be surprised at all. Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley. Wouldn't be surprised if Charles Barkley knows. That's that guy who said he would have. I would have too. You can bet your Subway ass. You can take that to your make-believe piggy bank. I'd have sent your ass right through a plate glass window or something. You better have apologized. Okay. Apologize to that lady. Está aquí hoy. He might have got ignorant. It might have gotten violent. Yeah. Because he has a big ego, and I don't. And when I check people with big egos, and if they're inebriated, it might get, okay, he just kicked your ass. Yes, I did. Because he's the type of person that, I'm Charles Barkley, right? And I was 5'11", 175 pounds. He probably thought he could kick my ass all over the club. It's like, boys, don't hit back. Okay. And I'm not like Bruce Lee. I would give him every opportunity not to get his ass kicked, but he'd be drunk. Oh, yeah. Be like, Charles, you need to just back down. You got an entourage or a bodyguard or something? Okay. You want him to take your ass kicking for you? Okay. Apologize to the woman. Don't tell her her tits are too small, and I won't tell you my mom said you look like your mom, and your mom looks like you in drag. Okay? My mother. I thought you were Dolly Parton's big boobied blonde bimbo. But you really sing really good. Mother, you did not. Mom, I was wrong about you. That's not how you apologize about being wrong about you. Yeah. I never really sit and listen to you because of the way you were marketed by Porter Wagner. And I misjudged you. And when we came here tonight and you sang, and it was so amazing and lovely and so heartfelt, I was wrong for misjudging you. And I'm glad to say that I did, and you were absolutely wonderful. Well, that's how you say something like that. To Dolly Parton is saying, I thought, you know what I'm saying? That's how you address a woman so she won't be offended, and you'll be able to pay the compliment without being offensive and her not fully comprehending the extent of your perception. Do you understand? Oh. So, anybody else want to be a pole dancer? Not me. No. I can't stand it when people talk like they legit, okay? And they want to talk like they legit, but they won't let people that are legit talk. I made a video today for Patrick Earl Parsons. I was going to load on a memory card and send it to him in the mail. But the way the phone is set up with the computer, and it won't happen. I can't copy it and find it. And so maybe I deleted it. So I don't know. Maybe we'll try again tomorrow. But for some ungodly reason, it's unfaithful reason. Okay. But it's I like that song. We won't let it die because neither one of us wants to be the first to say it. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say it. Farewell, my love. Goodbye. Anybody else like that song? Yeah, I love that song. It's really sad. It's a good song. My dad, we used to listen to my Motown oldies on the way to work in San Diego, and he heard that song, went back and told my mom, this is, I think, how we both feel. And then he left. Yeah, when you're being yourself and you're sharing things that you enjoy and how it affects other people, that's on them. It's not on you. Okay? You understand? Now, if I told my dad, you should probably get an insurance policy on her and kill her, and he did it, then I would blame myself for bad things between me and my parents. Okay? Do you understand? But when things happen between my parents and I happen to be there and be 5 years old and say, should I call you sir because you're not going to be my dad anymore, and my dad decides to stay, and my mom was stuck in the marriage with a man that that was mean to her, it's not my fault. Okay? I didn't sit there and tell him, you should stay here and be mean to my mom because she wanted to leave the marriage, but you didn't want her to. I was 5. I didn't know. Did you get that, Dolly Parton? Okay. Does Porter Wagner get it? Porter Wagner's day. But you think there might be a molecular structure that's similar to Porter Wagner that might understand it? You guys will stop asking for money to sing songs like a bunch of monkeys performing on the corner, Because you'll get people, man. When you walk in the store, you'll see something intelligent to people. You get this moody little thug bug, and he's all sitting there. I don't talk about religion. And you'll be like, How many cups of sugar does it take to get to the moon? They'll look at you like you're crazy. I was just talking to you in a way that makes you feel comfortable and living in your fantasy. Okay. If you don't talk about religion, okay, you will vote in a popularity contest over money for people that believe Benjamin Netanyahu is God's chosen leader of the chosen people. And they'll ask for more money to murder other people while their people are getting murdered while they're fighting over the money. Okay? Now, if you talk about religion with a religious person, you won't participate in a popularity contest over genocidal money, and you'll want to live forgiveness of debt and trespass-free, faithful, loving lives till the end of time on planet Earth and beyond. Okay. So why the fuck don't you want to talk about religion, you fucking flying monkey for the wicked rich of the West? Okay. How many cups of sugar does it take to get to the moon, Mr. Foot? Could you hold still for the camera? Nobody else but you. The perfect cast, right? For some reason, these scientists don't want me and Patrick Earl Parsons to speak together through technology or in front of people or around people while there's technology present. We can write letters that they can control the movement of, but we can't talk on their devices. So AI can't collect me and Patrick communicating together and me like talking to those people at the store and that young lady, meeting eye to eye and telling her that was a reflection of your spirit, the way I see you and feel you. She goes, that was beautiful. I said, of course it was. Right. And you say that to people and they'll be like, what is, feel the soul. Okay. And set the soul free from the selfishness of people that don't see you as the soul. They see you as a physical manipulation, a commodity, or a selfish manipulation tool for their selfish designs. Okay, guys, I'm going to load this one up. I'm going to be up till 11 fucking o'clock. I don't know. We'll see how long it takes these idiots to do something intelligent. Peace.